These are called UB Funkies and were a part of a series of Toys to Life figurines that you would simply just place on top of this big one, like that.
Welcome to the Trinkets and Treasures video series, where we invite members of the team behind A Storied Life Tabitha to share the stories behind their treasured items.
Hi, I'm Logan and I'm one of the programmers at Lab42, the developers of A Storied Life Tabitha. And these curious little fellows are my treasure. UB Funkies was a 2007 PC social MMO-like game where you would play as these creatures called Funkies that lived in a world where they were operated by teleporters, and each Funky was able to travel to specific worlds that were specific to their species of Funkies, and inside those worlds was a little unique hub that they would be able to enter inside. Every Funky here has a story, and I want to go over a couple of the more important ones. These two right here are actually my first ever UB Funkies that was purchased alongside the original hub, which I sadly do not have anymore. And this one right here is actually my very first UB Funky that I purchased on my own with my own money. These four right here actually belong to a set that was part of the first online update for the game, and it was my first exposure of the downloadable content, which is quite prevalent in gaming today. And these two are actually my personal favorite because of not only because of their really cool design, but also because they were my first ever multiplayer experience playing with other people online. Each of these are a core memory of my early internet life, teaching me the joys of being a part of a community of like-minded individuals, sharing and enjoying the same interests that I had. Browsing all sorts of YouTube videos, blog posts, and websites dedicated to UB Funkies, and interacting with content creators of the early YouTube era. It was also the game that I was able to tinker with the various game files. I would be able to see the files where the mini-games were, and was able to change which Funky had which game. I guess you can say that it was my first instance of programming as a child, something that I like to do as my career. It left a huge impression on me, helped shape who I am as an individual, and gave me tons of memories with not just kind internet strangers, but my family as well. The time that I hugged my mom at Christmas when she first got me these two, the time I was excited when my younger cousin had also started playing, and the nights after work when my mom and dad were cleaning the shop, me and my sister would just simply play with the figurines. All important memories to me during my years of impressionability, difficulty, and wonder.